All right, this is gonna be my attempt at fixing, or at least preserving this bung on my Bronco. I was fighting with that heater and the acetylene torch, trying to get this stupid O2 sensor off that was rust welded. But pretty much this is what I got to work with. There's a little bit of gummed up threads, but I think I could save it. So what I'm going to use is some anti-seize according to the manufacturer, and a thread chaser. Boom. So let me go and coat this in anti-seize, and then try to get it perfectly 90 degrees to that surface so the threads get repaired. Let me give that a try. Hopefully this works out. I do not want to take this off and re-weld a whole new bung. That's a pain. This is easier if I could do it right. Okay, I think I got it on square. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh shit, I can't tell from that angle. Okay, that looks fine. From that angle, can't tell either. It looks square. I don't know. I put some anti-seize, a generous amount. I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth until I can freely thread it in and out. So let me get that finished. Okay, I had to swap out for my long ratchet to get more leverage, but I think I'm going in good. I almost messed it up earlier, kind of freaked out because I gave it one good crank and it went cockeyed, and I was like, oh crap, I just gummed them up even more. But there's definitely one thick piece of like blobbed up metal in the middle of those threads. So I'm just kind of working it back and forth very slowly, putting some constant tension, letting it sit, just kind of wiggling it back and forth and taking my time. Like I said, I don't want to take all this off. It's already a pain. All this is actually just deep creep that I sprayed when I was removing it. But I think, let me see, I'm halfway there. So once it threads in, I'm good. Okay, what I did now is that I removed it all the way. I completely cleaned the thread chaser from the little grooves and the threads, and there was a lot of grime in there and a lot of buildup. But when I put it back on, it threaded on a lot easier. So we're on the right track, and we're almost there. You can see most of it's already in. I just need to get to thread easily in and out, and I'm golden. I could install the new O2 sensor and send it. So let me go and finish this up. All right, as you can see here, I could thread it in. So that's great. And we get to the last bit, a little grainy bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the rest. It goes out the way to here, so I'm not too far. All right, the threads pretty much made it all the way through. They're almost at the very end back here. So successfully saved these threads and prevented more work. So I'm gonna finish up by cleaning it up, cleaning this anti-seize off. It's contaminated. Putting some new on and putting the new O2 sensor on and calling it a day. That took forever. I hate doing that. But let me go and finish up, show you guys the finished product so you know I'm not capping. And let's see, hold on. All right, here goes the new oxygen sensor. I already kind of started threading it in. You see a little bit of anti-seize there. Don't get any of that anti-seize on the actual tip of it, because then it won't give you the right readings. Make sure it's clean. Do this at your own risk. If you start getting symptoms of vomiting or anything like that, it's probably the anxiety of this shit. There we go. Look at that. Oh my god, this is so nice. From having a completely rusted and godforsaken O2 sensor on here, which I might show you in a bit at the end of all this, how bad it was. This is nice to see. So I'm going to get my 7/8 wrench, tighten it down, not like Thor, but enough, and then plug it in. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait. And then, yeah. So let me go and do this. Okay, now it's buttoned up and nicely tight. Look at that. Oh man, I'm good. All right, I'm sure that the old one. And yeah, this is what the original one that came out looked like. So if you were me, like it's smooth. It's literally smooth. So from having this come out to being able to thread that new one on, we came a long way. Yeah, but I had to snip them off to get a good wrench on it. I almost boogered up these threads, but my snap-on wrenches held on just enough to be able to get it off. Oh man, that was a pain in the ass. I don't want to do that again. Whew. You did a great job, Tokyo. Yeah, I just showered you. Now you're all greasy. All right, bye guys.